Michelle Troconis may have violated the conditions of her release, according to new information provided by the lead prosecutor in her case. Richard Colangelo, who was appointed last week as chief state's attorney, said they are investigating possible contact made between Michelle Troconis and Fotis Dulos through a third party. Troconis and Dulos were banned from any contact with each other since they were first arrested in June in connection with the disappearance of Jennifer Farber Dulos. We know nothing about third party contact, said attorney John Schoenhorn, who made his first appearance representing Michelle at Friday's pretrial hearing in State Superior Court in Stamford. In her first court appearance since Fotis Dulos' apparent suicide last week, Michelle wore headphones so the proceedings could be translated into Spanish, as Colangelo also revealed that she is still in possession of an expired Venezuelan passport, which violates another term of her release. Judge Gary White ordered Michelle to turn in the expired passport as soon as possible. The revelation came as Michelle's new attorney argued the conditions of his client's house arrest, which should be modified. Michelle also pleaded not guilty to the latest charge of conspiracy to commit murder. She previously pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of tampering with evidence and hindering prosecution. Michelle is innocent, and we plan to fight this in court, Schoenhorn said afterward on the steps of the courthouse. Schoenhorn also entered into evidence a letter Fotis Dulos left at his Farmington property before his apparent suicide, proclaiming his innocence and claiming Michelle and his former attorney, Kent Mawhinney, had nothing to do with his estranged wife's death and disappearance. Michelle has been released on strict house arrest, which Schoenhorn asked the judge to reconsider. Schoenhorn, who replaced Andrew Bowman this week as Michelle's attorney, said his client has only been able to leave her Avon condo for meetings with lawyers, medical appointments, and to attend church. He asked for the house arrest to be lifted and his client's movements be limited to Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York. Schoenhorn said Michelle also had a business in which she meets with clients, showing them fabric. Colangelo said it was the first time he had heard of such an arrangement. Schoenhorn also asked Judge White to consider a 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. curfew as an alternative to house arrest. He claimed the strict confinement was affecting her business. Judge White ultimately denied the motion for a curfew. He did, however, strike down court-ordered drug tests, which had been one of the conditions of her release. Judge White also denied Schoenhorn's request to remove the GPS monitor from Michelle's ankle. He also showed pictures of bruising on Michelle's ankle from the GPS monitor. Judge White said Michelle needs to work with the probation officer to ensure her comfort. For the first time, Michelle wore headphones on Friday so she could hear the proceedings in Spanish. Michelle was born in the U.S. but grew up in Argentina, and Schoenhorn said English is not her first language. Earlier this week, Schoenhorn said that the language barrier could have been an issue when his client gave contradicting statements to police during their investigation. Each time Michelle was interrogated, it was likely a strenuous exercise trying to comprehend the questions police were asking and formulate responses. Michelle will next appear on March 20th when Schoenhorn's request to move the proceedings to Hartford Superior Court will be heard. He filed a motion this week requesting the trial be moved because the crimes his client is accused of committing occurred in Hartford County. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave me your thoughts and opinions below in the comment section because I want to know what y'all think about Michelle and Fotis allegedly having contact with one another through a third party. My opinion is that's why she didn't roll on him and save her own butt, because she was in communication with him. He was probably telling her what to say and what not to say. That's just my theory.